Let's turn to the Middle East now, where the deaths of 15 medics and humanitarian workers in Gaza have raised concerns of potential war crimes by the Israeli military, according to UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, Volker Turk. He condemned the killings, calling for an independent investigation. The bodies of the victims, including staff from the Palestinian Red Crescent and the United Nations, were found in a mass grave near Rafah. Israeli forces claim the incident was an attack on terrorists. However, evidence suggests that some of the workers were alive while under Israeli control. The situation was described as a dark moment for humanity by the Palestinian Red Crescent's president, who demanded justice. Israel's ambassador to the United Nations argued for the better vetting of humanitarian organizations, claiming that Hamas terrorists were traveling in ambulances. Turk also criticized Israel's blockade of Gaza and its actions which may violate international law. Here's what Volker Turk, UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, said.
I'm appalled by the recent killings of 15 medical personnel and humanitarian aid workers, which raise further concerns over the commission of war crimes by the Israeli military. There must be an independent, prompt and thorough investigation into the killings, and those responsible for any violation of international law must be held to account.
The Pentagon's Inspector General is investigating Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's use of unclassified messaging app Signal to coordinate US airstrikes on Yemen's Houthis. The inquiry will assess whether Hegseth followed Defense Department guidelines, especially regarding classified information. The leaked messages included sensitive details like precise times for the strikes, which could have jeopardized the operational security if intercepted. Hegseth claims no classified information was shared, but the messages raised concerns about leaks that could endanger US personnel. The investigation will focus on compliance with security, classification and records retention policies. The leak occurred after journalist Jeffrey Goldberg was accidentally added to the group chat. Senate Democrat Jack Reed warned that the leak could have put the US pilots at risk. We move to South Asia now, where the 6th BIMSTEC summit opened in Bangkok with the signing of key agreements, including the BIMSTEC Agreement on Maritime Transport Cooperation and 2 memorandums of understanding with the Indian Ocean Rim Association. The summit began with speeches from BIMSTEC Chair Peng Tontan Shinawatra and other leaders. A draft declaration outlining regional cooperation was finalized during the senior officials meeting, along with other discussions on the BIMSTEC Center of Excellence on Tropical Medicine and Disaster Management Initiatives. Meanwhile, Nepal's Prime Minister Oli held several bilateral meetings with Sri Lanka's Harini Amarasuriya, Myanmar's Ming Yanghing and Bhutan's Topsay, focusing on climate change, investment and strengthening regional ties. Oli also met with Thai business leaders, emphasizing Nepal's commitment to fostering investment opportunities. The summit highlighted BIMSTEC's ongoing focus on regional cooperation in key sectors such as trade, security and climate change. Over to the US once again, where President Donald Trump has said that his administration is very close to a deal for TikTok, which faces a US ban if it's not sold by this weekend. Trump told reporters on Air Force One that the deal involves multiple investors, but didn't give any details. TikTok, a popular app with over 170 million US users, must separate from its Chinese owner ByteDance or face a ban under US law. The law cites national security concerns, believing TikTok could be controlled by the Chinese government. Trump is confident a buyer will be found in the time and suggested that TikTok deal could be part of a larger agreement with China to ease the tariffs. He said China could approve the deal if it makes the US concession on tariffs.
We're very close to a deal with a very good group of people for TikTok.
Larry Ellison, or is it multiple investors? Just
multiple.
Fierce storms swept across a wide area of the central eastern United States overnight, leaving at least 7 people dead, with officials warning that the severe weather is still ongoing. The storm system stretching from Arkansas to Ohio has caused multiple tornadoes and heavy rainfall, with more severe weather expected in the coming days. Western Tennessee bore the brunt of the storm, with at least 5 fatalities reported in several counties. The National Weather Service has issued a warning for potentially record-breaking rainfall, which may result in catastrophic flooding by tomorrow. Schools are closed in many areas, including Nashville. According to the Power Outage US website, approximately 230,000 individuals are currently experiencing power cuts in the impacted region.